Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So I've had quite a few requests recently to do another testing Primark beauty, like their dupes and stuff. And when I did my first video of this, it was quite a few months ago now, I did say that I was going to do part 2 because there was some products I didn't get to use and they've also brought out more since then. So I'm going to be using all the new products today and giving you my honest review and just showing you what they look like on the skin. Obviously, as you can see, my skin right now is not the best. I've got quite a few breakouts, but it's natural, do you know what I mean? Also, I love that you can see my pin board now, my Taylor Swift prints in the background. I've been asking Dan to put them up for so long and he finally did this week, and it just brings me a ridiculous amount of joy. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to show you all the products I'm going to use from Primark, and then obviously there will be a couple of my own products that I have to use just because Primark don't have them or I didn't manage to get them. But I'm going to show you all the Primark products I'm going to be using and then get started. Okay, so for a base, you've probably seen this a million times before. I'm going to be using the Vitamin Enriched Moisturizing Primer. This is the Bobbi Brown dupe. I've used this so many times. It is really, really good. It literally feels like butter on your skin. And then I'm going to be trying this as well, which I know you probably can't see them very well. It is the Tiger Grass Colour Correcting Treatment. It's the dupe for Dr. Jart Colour Correcting Treatment, I think. So I'm going to be using those for my base because this is really good for getting rid of redness. And then for foundation, they have brought out, so obviously they did the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter dupe. They now do the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Foundation dupe, the actual foundation. This was £7. I only picked this up the other day, so I haven't used this yet. So I'm really excited to see how good this is because I have used the Charlotte Tilbury foundation and it was amazing. Like the coverage on that, so good. So I'm going to use that. For concealer, I'm going to use this. As you can see, I've already used this before. It is really good. It's the Conceal and Illuminate Under Eye Concealer. And it's a dupe of, I want to say either Maybelline or L'Oreal. I always get those two mixed up. And then for contour, I'm going to be using this, which is a foundation and contour stick in the shade Chai. I've seen some people rave about this. And then I also found the Bronze Whip, which is the, I think it's like Chanel. Like I've only swatched it. I've not actually put it on my skin. So I'm really excited to use that. I don't know why I use two contours. I always tend to do it with like normal. I use the Primark Charlotte Tilbury Wand contour, and then I go in with the Refi bronzer as well. I don't know why, I just find that works for me. For blush, I'm going to be using two blushes again. I'm going to decide, or maybe even use them both. So this is the Cream Blusher. It is a dupe of Rare Beauty, Selena Gomez's brand. Now I did use, I think in my last makeup video, I used this one, which is in the shade Peach. Let me show you the difference in the shades. And I've used this so many times since. It is so nice. So that's what it looks like. It honestly is so nice. That's the peachy colour. And then today I thought I'd use the other one, which I haven't used yet, which is a rose colour. How nice is that? So I think I'm going to use that. And then I might go over with this, but I have used this before. This is the Cream Blush, Weightless Cream Blush, like stick, I guess. I think this is a dupe of Clinique. I do really, really love this. It's such a nice colour. I wonder if it says the shade... No, I can't find a shade on there, but they do this colour, and which is more of like a sort of peachy, orangey kind of colour. And then they also do like a baby pink kind of colour. Obviously, I will set my face with other products, but then for bronzer, powder bronzer, I'm going to go with this one, which as you can see has been very well loved. I've used this before. It is literally just the £1 bronzer. It is really, really good. I'm trying to find the shade. I think the shade's called Suspect, but yeah, it's really, really good. I'm then going to use, the other products I've got are... These are both highlights. I think this is a highlight drop. So I think what you actually do is put this on before your base, like with your base. So I think I'm going to mix these in with your base. I think this is a Charlotte Tilbury dupe again, but this was I can't speak. These were £3. And then I also got the Cream Highlight Luminous Finish Wand, which is in the shade Champagne. And that's, I have the blush of this and the contour of this, and they're all Charlotte Tilbury dupes and they are so good. So I have high hopes for this. I then have this mascara, which again, I think is either a Maybelline or a L'Oreal dupe. I'm not sure which one, I always forget, but I can picture in my head now which one it is. So I'm going to be using that. And then for lips, I have two options. I have this, which I found the other day. I don't know what that's a dupe of, but I do recognise it. It might be like Refi. It's a moisturising lip gloss and lip liner. And then if I don't like that shade, I've also just got one of their standard 90p lipsticks. What shade is this? Sweet Talk, that's the shade. So yeah, they're all the Primark products I'm going to be using. Obviously, I will tell you when I'm like using my own products. It's pretty much just powder and concealer that I'm going to be using of my own products. Everything else is actually Primark. So yeah, I'm going to get started and I'll talk you through some bits and give you my review. Okay, so I am going to mix some of the highlighting drops with some of the Bobbi Brown dupe. It looks and feels like butter. I probably need a bit more than that actually. Oh, so nice. Yeah, I'm going to mix some of the drops in with that just because I want to see if it gives me a little bit of a glowy base. Wow, that looks really, really nice. I mean, you probably can't see much on my hand, but oh my God. Okay, I think I've done too much. That is really, really glowy. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's hard to tell, like, just looking on the phone, but I think that might be too much. Let's see how glowy I am. Like, I don't literally want to look like a penny, do you know what I mean? But we will see. Okay, that is it on. As you can see, it has given me a really good shine. I really do like that. It gives me a bit of a glow. I feel like that'll be really nice on holiday. I feel like on holiday, you could probably just use these on its own. Like, you probably don't even need to put foundation on the top. You could just mix it with your moisturiser on holiday. And I feel like it's really nice. I'm now going to put some of the Dr. Jart dupe on top just to try and get rid of some of that redness. I have used this before, and from memory, it's not quite as good as the other dupes that they do of these. Like, I know that Revolution does a dupe of this and it is really, really good. But as you can see, it has taken that initial redness off. So it still does what it says it's going to do. Okay, that is the base done. Sometimes I do literally just not wear foundation and just wear it like this. I feel like it gives you like a nice bit of coverage just over the redness, and then your skin still looks like skin. But yeah, that's the base is done. I feel like I'll give, I mean, where's it gone? Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. I would give this a 10 out of 10. Like, it's so good. I don't know what the actual Bobbi Brown one is like, but this is amazing. So I feel like it's probably not that different. But if you have used both, then let me know if you think there's like a massive difference in them. But yeah, I'd rate that 10 out of 10. And then I'd rate this Tiger Grass probably like a 6 or something, because it does do what it says it's going to do, but I don't think it does it as well as the Revolution one does, or probably anywhere near as well as the actual Tiger Grass, the actual branded one does. Okay, let's go in with the Airbrush foundation. This is what I'm really, really excited to try. I feel like even the bottle does look quite expensive as well, so I'm just going to put some of that, oh, if it wants to work. Oh, why do things like this always take so long to get out? There we go. Okay, I'm just going to put a little bit, because you never know how much you need to use. And then I'm just going to use my beauty blender. I actually need to go and wet this quickly, but it's just one of the like marshmallow ones that everyone raves about on TikTok. Okay, as you can see, I definitely got the wrong shade with that. I definitely got far too light. The shade I got for reference was Ivory. I got the shade Ivory. Yeah, definitely too pale for me, but that's okay because we can warm it up with concealer. But as for actual foundation, I love it. Like, it is so good coverage. It's covered everything, like literally everything. I barely put anything on, and it blended really, really easily. Like, don't let the colour put you off, because it is a really, really good foundation. That was just purely my mistake, getting the wrong shade. I literally look like a ghost. Right, I've got to get through the next few steps really quickly, because I literally look unwell. I literally look like I've just risen from the dead. I'm going to use the concealer now. The one thing I will say about this concealer is you have to twist it a lot to get the product to the top, like a lot. Like, can you see how much that's gone down already, just me twisting it? But now it's starting to come out, you can see. This is a really, really good product. I won't lie, I really do like this. I have used it before. It is an under eye one, so I do just use it for my under eye and then use other concealer for that. I do have, this is not from Primark, but it's like a concealer sponge. It's very dirty. I probably shouldn't use that actually, because it seems like it's got lots of other product on it. But that is from e.l.f. if you're interested where that's from. Okay, that is the concealer all rubbed in. It is really, really nice. Like, it covers my dark circles under my eye really well, blends really easily. It's a perfect shade for under your eyes. Yeah, I've got nothing bad to say about that concealer. Let's use the contour stick and pray that it lines me up, because I just look like a ghost. I do always say though that I think it's better to buy a foundation that's too light, because you can always warm it up with bronzer and contour, whereas a foundation, if you get that's too orange, you then have to load like a lot of concealer onto your face to like line it up, and then you just look cakey. So I'd rather it go this way. Right, I'm not gonna lie, oh god, contouring is not my forte. Like, I'm really not great at contouring. I never really know where to put it, or like, I'm not great at blending it in. But I'm just gonna do what I've seen other people do. I always try and do like under my chin, but I think I always end up making it worse. I'm not gonna lie, we will see. I will say, so far this is literally feeling like butter again. It's going on really, really well, which I love. Oh god, oh god, oh god, I don't know if that's good or not. And then a bit there maybe. Oh god, let's blend this in and see what this looks like. I really, really hope this blends well. I don't really know what kind of brush to use. I think I'm going to use my Refi one. This is what I use with my other cream bronzers. So let's see how well that, oh my god, Okay, you literally don't need much product. So far I can see that a little bit goes, yeah, a very long way. I don't think I should have done underneath. I don't know if that's actually done anything. Right, let's try and blend. Oh, it does blend really nicely. Wow, okay, that is nice. That is really nice. Oh, I just hate my double chin. Like, I don't even know why I have such a double chin, because I've lost so much weight from everywhere. Like, literally everywhere I've lost weight from, apart from my chin. It seems to be the last thing to go. It's so annoying. Okay, that blends so nice. Like, literally like a dream. I feel like it's warmed me up a little bit already. I don't know, am I delusional though? Okay, that is really, really nice. Like I said, I'm really not the best at contouring. I'm going to add a bit of the bronze whip on as well, just to give a bit more, I don't even know what the word is. This I feel like is going to go, yeah, a long way as well. I've just dabbed off all that, so I don't want to put too much of that on, because, yeah, I don't want to go from looking like a ghost to the exact opposite. Okay, yeah, I definitely did not need more there. Why did I do that? I'm going to have to blend all this in with a sponge in a minute. As you can see, I'm really not great at contouring. Like, someone needs to teach me how to contour, because I just don't know. I just don't know. But it has added a lot of depth. That's the word I was looking for, I think, depth. I'm now going to blend that in with a beauty blender, just because I feel like I've got a bit crazy, especially on the cheeks. Like, oh my God, look at that. Okay, let's add some more colour. So I'm going to use the cream blush now. Like I said, this is the shade Rose. And I'm going to use the other end of the Refi product. I'm probably adding too much. I can't remember how much you have to add. Can you see that? Oh yeah, you can see that. It's just a bit of a lighter shade than the other one, which is quite nice because it's quite subtle. Again, cream blusher is the thing I end up always going over the top with, because I just get addicted to it. Like, I see a little bit of it and I'm like, oh, that looks really nice. And then I just end up adding and adding and adding until it's just, I look like a clown. Really nice colour. Can you see that? I feel like it is quite subtle, but I just think it's a perfect shade. It is actually quite similar to the Refi cream blush as well. I've got one of them, which I love. And the consistency and the texture and stuff and the way it blends is actually really similar. But these were obviously like a lot cheaper. This was literally like £3.50. So really good dupe. I feel like all of these are really good dupes, to be honest. Like, they all know what they're doing. And to be honest, none of them have really like massively disappointed me yet. Like, yeah, I'm quite impressed with all of them so far. Next, I'm going to go in with the cream eyeshadow. I don't think I actually showed you this. I think I must have forgot about this. But this is the cream eyeshadow. And again, I think it's a dupe of Charlotte Tilbury. It's in this gorgeous pink colour. You'll see them more on my eyes in a minute. But they also had like it in like a bronzy gold kind of colour. Oh my God, that double chin is so bad. But yeah, this is just, I don't usually put eyeshadow on. I am that girl that just usually puts a bit of bronzer on my eyelids. But do you know what? For the sake of this video, we're going to go all out. And again, I feel like this is quite subtle. I feel like you can't really see this until you're quite close. Like, I don't think that's really showing up on the camera, is it? Which, to be honest, isn't that great, because for this kind of eyeshadow, you'd expect it to be like something you use like when you're getting a bit glam. So you would kind of expect it to be seen. I don't obviously know what the Charlotte Tilbury one is like. I'm guessing it would be a lot more pigmented than this. Let me come a bit closer. You literally can't see. No, that is not good. Okay, that's the first thing that I'm not impressed with. Again, I don't know if maybe you have to add like loads and loads, or maybe use eyeshadow primer, but who uses eyeshadow primer? Like, I don't have time for eyeshadow primer. You know, that just fell on the floor and I'm not getting it. But do you know what I mean? Like, I'm a little bit unimpressed with that so far. Okay, it's probably looking a bit more mattified now because I just set it with the Vitamin Babe setting powder by the Beauty Crop in the pink shade. I do love that. And I also used a Trigwell Cosmetics sponge because everyone seems to love them. Right, now I'm going to use the bronzer. I've actually got a Primark brush as well. So, do you know what I mean? Like, I didn't mean to do that, but I'm going to pretend I did. So yeah, I just put a bit of bronzer. Honestly, like I said, I do not know how to do contouring. Like, I feel like I end up just ruining it. Like, but this is a really, really good bronzer, I will say that. Like, I've heard loads of good things about this as well, and I do agree. Like, it is really good. It blends really well. It doesn't end up looking a bit like mud. I feel like sometimes that happens with some bronzers. They kind of just don't blend and just look like dirt on your face or like mud on your face. But no, these really blend. I've just ruined it again, I think, by going up too high. But do you know what I mean? I feel like we need to make up for the paleness everywhere else. So I almost did that on there then. What have I just done to my nose? Oh my god. Okay, let's try and do the other side so it doesn't look quite so bad. That is bad. Oh my god. This is what I'm saying. I just ruin everything. That will have to... Okay. Let's stop before I ruin it. Okay, I'm now going to use the mascara. I've just seen what it's actually called. It's called the Double Act Volumizing Mascara. And I'll show you the wand. Don't know if that wand is that great. I feel like the best ones for me, in my experience, are like when they're slightly curved. But let's give it a go. The trouble is, I feel like every time you get a new mascara, you think it's amazing because just new mascaras hit different rather than one you've like used slightly. Okay, I'm just going to add a little bit. It is definitely volumizing. I feel like it's just not coming up, like it's not showing that well on the camera, but it is really volumizing actually. I'm very impressed with that. You can see it's making the eyelashes stand up really well actually. I'm very impressed with that. Okay, that is what the mascara is looking like now on both lashes. I honestly feel like that is such a good mascara. I'm very impressed with that. What do you guys think? I don't know if it's showing up that well on camera, but honestly, trust me, that is 10/10, that mascara. Going a bit closer so you can see. Okay, now on to using the lip duo. This is in the shade Blush. So basically the top bit is a lip liner and then this bit is a lip gloss. So let's see what that is like. Okay, that is the lip liner. It is a really nice shade actually. Like literally my perfect shade. Okay, now let's try the lip gloss. I don't know if I need to put like another, like a lipstick underneath because it doesn't look like it's literally a clear lip gloss. No, it isn't. Okay, right, let's just try the lip gloss. Oh my god, right, I'm going to show you the end. Oh my god. That is incredible. That is literally the perfect shade. What do you guys think? I think that is such a nice shade. It's literally perfect for me. Love it. Okay, I'm just going to set everything using the Beauty Crop Vitamin Babe setting spray. It's actually the vitamin C setting mist. I'm really out of breath because I just have to run to the other room to get that. That is how unfit I am. So let's just set everything. Oh god, look at that double chin. This setting spray is really good, by the way, if you want a good setting spray. I feel like all of the Beauty Crop ones are really good. Right, let's give that a moment to dry. Okay, so this is what the makeup is looking like now it has set. I feel like, do you know what? I feel like I did save it, even though it was looking for a minute there at first. It was looking like it couldn't be saved. I was too much like a ghost. I thought I was too far gone, but I feel like I've brought it back a little bit and added some colour. Also, I feel like I've just not even drawn attention to my top. It's a Gilmore Girls top. Like, how cute is that? But yeah, back onto the makeup. I am really impressed with all the products. I would say the only one I'm not impressed with was the cream eyeshadow. It's just not pigmented. Like, even now, you can't really see that I've even got anything on my eyes. I feel like it just looks a bit like sweat. Yeah, every other product I feel like I would definitely really recommend, especially the foundation. Like, I know I got the wrong shade, but the coverage is so good, and I'm definitely gonna see how long it lasts on my skin today, and maybe like I'll add that in on the description section because obviously I've got to edit this video. So by the time I edit this video and stuff, I'll add in the description like whether the makeup's lasted or yeah, anything like that. But yeah, thank you. If you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you did enjoy. I know that like I'm not the best at makeup. I'm really not an MUA, but I feel like it's kind of good sometimes to see just like a normal girl doing makeup on like normal skin. Do you know what I mean? Like, nothing's really edited or anything like that. Well, it's not edited because it's YouTube. Do you know what I mean? So sometimes it's just really good to see stuff like that. I feel like I definitely prefer watching stuff like that because it makes me feel better because it's just normal skin. Do you know what I mean? And also like normal reviews without like, I don't know, like I personally, I think I've said this before, but I don't like spending loads and loads of money on makeup. I do try and always try the dupes first, because I'm not someone that has the money to splurge on all these like really expensive products. Like I'm sure all of these products that they're dupes of are probably extortionate, like full price. Do you know what I mean? So if I can find a dupe and it's really, really good and let you guys know, then it's public service. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I know there's a lot of people like that don't like spending loads and loads of money on makeup. And to be honest, why would you if there's a really good dupe? So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and please leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye.